An atom bomb.
Hey guys, and welcome to another Forza Motorsport 6 video, and today we are working with SaabKyle04's brand new 2013 Viper GTS. He just bought this car literally a day ago after this was filmed. This will be the first video of the week, really. But we're in Forza Vista right now. I've tried to recreate his car as much as possible visually, but this car's actually got more power than his real car does, because I've done a couple mods, so this video isn't that boring. Now, sadly, this is take 2 of the video because I ran into a bit of an issue the first time I filmed this. I didn't save the clip because I had to go upstairs and eat lunch or dinner. But anyway, we are working on this video now, and we're going to try to get it done perfectly. So, first thing you want to look at is the engine. This is the 8.4-liter V10 engine. The original engine on the original Viper was actually worked by Lamborghini, which is why it is so cool. I actually do prefer the original Viper to the new ones, to be honest, but I do think the new Viper is probably one of the coolest cars in production. The Adrenaline Red, no stripes. He went for the no stripes, which is okay, even though I am personally a racing stripe guy. Pop open the door, but the door handle is actually flush with the car. We have this black leather interior. His is actually sepia brown. Let's listen to this thing fire up. It's glorious. Even though it's not entirely accurate. The car in real life has a bit of a different noise to this car. I might try to get a sound clip or something in here as well. I highly doubt it, but you know, this car is definitely one of the best cars in production right now. This is one of my favorite cars out there. Favorite car from the Mopar group, that's for sure. I personally am a bit of a Dodge guy when it comes to like trucks and basically anything. You know, I'm a bit biased towards Dodge products, even though I do own a Ford. I do believe Ford is an awesome company, but I've always been kind of biased towards Dodge. This car has actually got a couple mods. The racing tires is one of them I remember putting on there. I can't remember what else. I think it was the exhaust. Yeah, it was the exhaust. So it's got like literally just a couple of mods on the car. So it's basically bare bones stock. But we'll show you guys what's available. We got an all-wheel drive conversion and a performance conversion on the end of like aspirations. You've got a centrifugal supercharger, positive displacement supercharger, and a twin turbo conversion. Which, if I were doing a video on this and while I was like building it, yeah, I'd be doing the twin turbo conversion. But I'm more than likely not going to keep this car due to the fact that the car. But we're going to show you guys kind of the look of the car from a speed perspective and a drivability perspective. So we're going to do a 1 mile drag on the test track airfields, 1 mile drag track, and then we're going to go to what I call the autocross course, which is the open area or open space part of the test track, instead of going to a track because I can get not much tighter corners. There's 70 already. 6 seconds are already to almost 100. 8 seconds about 100. But you know, this car is definitely a road rocket. On the interior, I love the gauges because if you watch when it hits 6,000 RPM, it will actually flash the Viper emblem. I'll start to fade it in. As you can see, it's starting to fade in now. There it is. So it changes in the 6th. And we are getting ready to cross the line. I think it was about 180 or so. The last time I did this video was 181 at the end, so that's kind of like look at that. But we're going to go to the open area now, and I'm just going to show you guys how drivable this car is. This car is actually pretty decent handling for a big V10 powered American thing. I don't know what I call it. I call it a supercar. I'll call it a supercar. We're in the open space now with this car. This is definitely a car that you want to use for more open races, like races on Le Mans or the backstretch of the Nürburgring. This is definitely not a car you want to use for like really tight courses. This car does handle a little bit from understeer and stuff. You're going to enter at about 75 or so. As you can see, a bit of understeer, a little bit better than the last one came through. That went at like 90. And you know, the car is definitely a little bit drivable. Got some decent brakes, so it stops quite nicely. Nice grip through the corner. That's a dead end. I better stop. Oh, I didn't stop well that time. I barely hit that thing. I barely dented the car. Definitely not a fan of wrecking the car. Pretty nice tire smoke though. Ooh, look at that. Definitely a great handling car. But anyway, congrats to SaabKyle on the car. It looks absolutely gorgeous in game and out of game in real life. And, you know, this is definitely a cool build. I really enjoyed making this video. This is the second episode of Building YouTubers Cars in Forza. But thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.